And
hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam P. Let's talk about the latest episode of Basketball Wife Orlando right now. Hey, Mackenzie was able to bring that guy over, Danielle's baby daddy, and we see them on the farm. And
I got you.
My last relationship with Dwayne was very...
I'm like, child, she's leaving a relationship and she's really making Danielle look bad. That's the first thing I felt whenever I saw them. They were doing their thing and everything. But then things took a turn when he took her out and she was basically asking him what was the situation between them. And this is what he said here.
I don't have no title for this, though.
like, to me, we're building the relationship we want to create. Not saying, oh, we're rushing into that, but like, we're building that with each other. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, girl, he's playing you too. He's basically letting you know he wants his freedom. He said that here. He told you that he's going to go about things differently when it comes to him having a side girlfriend, right?
In terms of how I move, even if I were to have a side piece or however you call it, I would probably just tell you. You know what I mean? To have your options if, you know, what you would want to do with that.
The reason why he's not with Danielle anymore is because he was cheating on her repetitively. So for him, it's like, instance, I don't really want to be with you as much, or I want to try something else or someone else, at least I'm gonna let you know. This guy wants his freedom. And he really made a fool out of you on television, Mackenzie. He made a fool out of you on TV, and you showed how much of a pick-me you are. You know what I mean? Trying to compare yourself to Danielle, trying to like get compliments out of him when you were asking those type of questions here.
Just a level of just freedom.
Do you feel like I give you that? Like, you feel like with us, I let things be natural and easy and that I'm not like forcing it or being your parole officer?
I gotta wait and see, yeah.
Of course, he's gonna tell you what you want to hear. He realized that, yeah, what you want to hear from him is that you're loving him better than he ever was loved before. You're better to him than Danielle.
Had side chicks when he was with Danielle because he was unhappy with her. That's not the case here. We're happy.
So yeah, things are gonna be good because, you know, at the end of the day, you're better than Danielle. Mackenzie is literally comparing herself to Danielle, and that showed. Honestly, when I first saw them on the show, like, you know, whenever they were doing the horse thing, I was like, I felt bad for Danielle. But after that dinner, that was a confirmation that she probably was the side B at some point. And he didn't let Danielle know, but he decided he was going to do you different. He refuses to put a name on what you have going on here. And you're the one pushing for compliments. That was crazy. That was really crazy. Let me know what you thought in the comment. Mackenzie, you are a pick-me girl, and he's going to do you like he did the others. Okay? This is not something to be proud of. Stop comparing yourself to other women. You've showed your face. That situation showed who you are, and it's not cute. On the other side, we see Danielle working on the basketball. She has a trainer. She's serious about it, and she wants a clean slate. She decided that she wants to focus on the basketball.
When you want to do something at a high level, you invest into your body and into your training. So I hired a trainer so I can get back in shape to pursue basketball again.
I want you to take the pressure off yourself. A lot of times we put...
She wants to focus on the basketball. She doesn't really want to focus on her ex and Mackenzie anymore. And she's doing the right thing because they have something going on. And you want more for yourself, girl. And I really hope for you that you're going to like do good in your basketball career and meet a good ass man. You deserve that. Every woman deserves a man that want to be with them. You know what I mean? That stuff we just saw with Mackenzie and your ex, and him telling her he doesn't want to put a name on what they have going on. No woman should want that for themselves. So Mackenzie's standards are extremely low, and you're actually better than that for actually taking the courage to say, I don't want that life. Man, actually, kind of like, I'm rooting for Danielle. I really am. We have an emotional scene between Morgan and her mom.
I know the situation between you and my dad, and I've always blamed you for it. And it took you to tell me, like, you can't make him be a dad. And I believe my words back to you. My dad turned his back on our family before I was even here. He already had a family that my mom had no clue about.
That was so emotional because basically, you know, we're learning more about her upbringing, her dealing with abandonment issues, why her situation is so hard on her not knowing her dad, a mom being in a relationship with a married man that chose to not have her, a mom almost adopting her having resentment toward the mom. It was a lot. And wow, like I felt for Morgan. I really, really did feel bad for her. I do think that she needs to go to therapy. Her scene with her kid was beautiful with her daughter, her doing her hair.
I thought, and he was just like, yeah, mama.
You can see the love that she has for her daughter. The love is radiating. I think that Morgan needs to go to therapy. I think that she deserves to take care of herself mentally. I love that she had that discussion with her mom and then she told her mom how good of a mom she was. I'm happy. You know, it was sad, but at the same time, it did something to my heart. And I really wish Morgan, you know, good luck. Nikki is talking to Mulan, and basically Nikki was at an event where her boyfriend's brother basically got killed. And I'm like, the ghetto.
Going back and forth. And then unfortunately, Raheem ended up getting shot.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. America is not safe. So she's recounting her the story of everything that happened. She's extremely emotional about it. And I'm like, yeah, girl, like take some time off, you know, instead of like, you know, filming. I guess work cannot wait, but yeah, that was a lot. Then we have Nikki, the hairdresser, who is trying to do a PJ party with all the ladies, and she's coming up with some rules. She doesn't want them to talk about men's and certain things that's going to bring animosity, you know?
Checks on deck, I'm just adding to the stack.
My first.
I think, yeah, that's a good idea. She's willing to move on with Mulan and with the other Nick and everything. She's willing to move on. She doesn't really want to, you know, linger on that. And I'm like, good for you, girl. At some point when Nick was talking to Mulan, they were talking about they did better than Morgan and all that. And
Talk calm. And I feel like God blessed me with the kind of like a forgiving heart. I'm a YOLO, bitch. We gonna die one day. Like, I waste my whole entire life being mad at you, feeling some type of way about you. Every time I see you, it upsets me. I'm like,
I'm like, girl, you literally started that fight. You literally started that fight. Yeah, Morgan was a little feisty, but you're the one that actually threw something at her, but you were expecting apologies. Apologies on what? I'm sorry, but yeah, you're very young and you have a lot to learn. Like, I feel like at least accepting that you did wrong is the first thing to do. Honestly, Nick and Mulan gave me mean girl vibe. Like, high-key mean girl vibe. They're no better than Morgan and, you know what I mean? And then talking about she needs to move on and stuff like that. You may not have been hurt that way. So you don't know, you know, the reason she is the way that she is. You know what I mean? I do think that Morgan sometimes goes too far. Yeah, but she's obviously in pain, and you think you're better than her because you haven't experienced the level of pain that she's experiencing with. Yeah, girl, you're immature. Both of you, Mulan and Nick, are quite immature, and sometimes life will humble you. So when your turn comes, don't come crying. I'm just saying. The time for Nikki pajama party comes in. The ladies are here, and Morgan is telling Danielle that her ex actually kind of like served her in her place in Florida, in Orlando. Is not supposed to know where she lives, and she feels that Ashley is the one that told him where she lives so that he could serve her about child support. Maybe he wants to lower the child support. Something is going on. So she's already not happy about the situation, but she wants to come in there with a good attitude, especially that they're friends with Nikki. So everybody gets in there and everything. And they come in, they're twerking, and I was like, oh, Morgan. She's not big, but that twerk was twerking. And they come in, and at the beginning, things are actually going really well. Nick is telling them, you know, she got emotional and everything, and everybody's supporting her. Even Morgan was like, listen, what happened is a big deal, so my condolences. Like, she's actually willing to put aside the situation that she had with Nick, right? And I was like, okay, look at them. Like, they're really trying. Like, they're coming in with good intention. They're coming in with good intention and everything. And I was like, okay, this is good, this is good. And then we have Ashley asking a question to Morgan, and that's when everything exploded, because Morgan feels that Ashley probably told a man, you know, her ex-husband, about where she lives. And Ashley is like, no, that's not true, I didn't tell.
Did you give my address?
No, I did not.
No, and don't take me out nowhere.
You should. Oh, you threatened to kill me?
Let me go.
From that on, it goes too far. And that's when I'm like, Morgan needs to go to therapy. Like, she's doing a lot. She's doing a lot. Like, I understand you're angry, but she needs more self-control. Danielle is saying this to Ashley.
You should be like the main person with that beautiful ring on your finger. Should be the main person in this group to be like uplifting women in these type of spaces.
I hear you. I hear you.
On behalf of Morgan, I was like, yep, you said the right thing. You said the right thing. I understand. But it still doesn't make it right for Morgan to be that violent, you know, like, it was just too much. It was just too much. Megan James was actually very impressed with Danielle and her growth. She actually decided to give her a trophy.
I'd like to present you with this. You know, because I am very proud of you today. Present her. Present her. Danny handled herself really well today.
And everybody's like, but no. Mulan is not happy about it. Why are you giving her the trophy? She did this against me. So now it became a battle between Mulan and Danielle.
Team girl. She is team tear you down if you're not picking her up.
And it's like, Mulan wanted to fight with that girl. Why are you trying to fight? Because you saw her having a kicking moment about you. You just said that you don't want to be friends with her. So if she's laughing about it, why are you mad? That should confirm what you felt. You know what I mean? Like, Mulan showed her face. She showed her face. She showed her face.
What's up? What's up? You're not tough. You're not tough. What's up? I promise you you're not tough. Oh, yeah. Why do I got
And they had to let her go. In the middle of all that noise, you see Ashley calling the police on Morgan. And I was like, ooh, this girl is sneaky. This girl is very sneaky. That, for me, that was like, obviously, producer, she was already out. She was already in her car. It is true that she was threatening you. She didn't touch you. You know how the girl is. She's not actually going to kill you. I know she did the most, I agree. But the way she did that sneaky thing, what would make you not believe that she's doing other sneaky thing? That was extremely sneaky. I don't know. Something made me ill at ease about Ashley's behavior. And now I'm like, maybe that's what really is going on. She's really calm because she knows what she's doing, and she's rattling Morgan, who already has self-control issues. But at the end of the day, Morgan might be right. She might be right about Ashley. I don't know. But her calling the police when the girl was already outside in the car and people were separating, what was the point? That is giving extremely sneaky. It's going to confirm it for me if I do see her in front of Morgan again. Because if during the show we have them in the same place, even if it's eating, I'm really going to look at Ashley differently, because it means you're willing to call police on and then you would turn and have dinner with them for the sake of the show. I'm just saying, but her calling the police rubbed me the wrong way. Let me all know what you thought in the comment. Yeah, it started all well. I actually felt that Danielle and Morgan made an effort. Mulan definitely showed her face and it was not cute. I think that she's the type of girl that would talk a lot of things behind other people's back and feel like she's better than other people. She's definitely mean girl. You accuse those girls of being mean girl. You just as mean girl. And yeah, I was right. You're all kind of the same type. All kind of the same type. But at least Danielle and Morgan, in a way, have an excuses. I do still feel that Morgan's behavior, she goes too far. But at the end of the day, I see what they mean. I see what they mean. Yeah, y'all, that was my review of Basketball Wife Orlando. Let me all know what you thought in the comment. I thought that episode gave too. That was a good episode. You know, wasn't bored watching it. And yeah, for those of you that are new, hey, welcome. And I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you all so much. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.